Well, hey there, fellas. Guess what time it is? It's time for Week 1 recap. We had a lot of interesting things happen, especially over the last 24 hours with Ray Rice being suspended and for indefinitely. I mean, he's done. The contract's done with Baltimore. He is done, done, done. And also, he's off Rodney's team. But guys, Week 1's done. I lost. Four other people than me lost. So, guys, a little easy on me here. Um, it was an interesting week. I'm a little bit upset that the Cowboys decided to throw the damn football when it's first and goal, second and goal, and third and goal from the 3 yard line, and Romo just decides to throw the interception. When you got DeMarco Murray averaging 6 yards a carry, let him run the ball. Let him run the ball. He's proven that he can run the damn ball. But they ain't going to let him do it. Anyway, Cowboys lost, Longhorns lost, Cake Sanders lost. Another one, just like Week 10 of last year. Like a weekend dud for me. Guys, I'll tell you who wasn't a dud, and that is Buckeye Nation. Week 1, here it is. Buckeye Nation versus the Hooligans. Chris, I don't know what to tell you. Besides, if you're the low score of the week that actually had a starting quarterback. You scored 85 points. Brian, you got 144. Yeah, I mean, you can give thanks to Antonio Brown. You can give thanks to Kaepernick and Kelvin Benjamin, the rookie that Derek Anderson threw to. That's a pretty good game with Carolina. Coming in with a backup and beating Tampa Bay like they did. Tampa Bay's under a new system, a new coach, and all that. Lovie Smith, give him a couple years to get in there and do some good things. We'll see, Congrats, Brian. I don't have any trophies to give in this game, in this matchup, but I do have 6 to give away this for Week 1. Anyway, next matchup. Brian, congrats, you're 1-0, bud. Colorado Antlers and the Fairway Flyers. Jonathan, I know you were doing laundry, and I know you just found out that he wasn't starting. He was a game-time decision. But you kind of need a quarterback to start. But Cam Newton did not play, and I know it breaks your heart. Other than that, I mean, you look at it this way. You got another position on your team that scored just the same amount of points that Cam Newton did. Pittsburgh got you 0. So, that's a hard pill to swallow there, bud. Anyway, Mark, Colorado Antlers, dude, awesome. Julius Thomas got you 33 points. I think Peyton Manning has Julius Thomas on his fantasy team. That's why he threw him the ball so much. But man, I tell you what, he looked good. Andrew Luck got you 29. AJ Green got you 25. That was a nice catch that he made. I saw that on the highlight reel. That was good. 163-75 was the final score of this game. Low score trophy goes to you, Jonathan. Sorry. Mark, you get 2 trophies. You get the high scorer of the week and the largest margin of victory. So congrats. Mark, you moved to 1-0. Jonathan, you moved to 0-1. All right, next matchup. Corn-Fed Fatties and the Reapers of Colorado. Mike, this is a close one for you. It was a close game of the week. Came down to the Sunday night game. What do you do? You won. Congrats. The reason is Peyton Manning and Le'Veon Bell. Right there. Those 2 reasons. But congrats. 112-104. This is the closest game of the week trophy. Will go to you, Mike. Congrats. Brandon, I told you in the preview that starting Michael Crabtree was not going to do good for you. You got Randall Cobb in there on the bench. If you started Randall Cobb, see my little note right here? Cobb. If you'd have started him, you would have won. But you didn't, and you lost. And that's one thing I'm right about this week, guys. I'm wrong about everything else. This is the one thing I was right about. Next matchup, we got the Big Blue World Champs versus me, the Texas Cake Standers. And boy, did Romo take a shit on the field. It was bad. It was very, very, very bad. Yeah, it sucked. We're not going to talk about it that much. They're already talking about it enough. I should have put in Houston's defense. I put in Phillip Rivers. I do a little better, not much. But I don't think it would have been enough to come back and beat Jeremy. But Jeremy, hey, good job, bud. I knew it was going to be trouble starting out with the Green Bay Seattle game when Lynch, went off. That was pretty good for you. I knew it was going to be tough. I knew my running backs needed to do something, but they could have done something if they'd have ran the daggum ball into the end zone. Murray could have had 2, maybe even 3 touchdowns. Yeah, he did run it, over 20 carries. So hopefully it's consistent and they keep running the ball, but they need to do it when they're daggum within 15 yards of the goal line. They need to just hand the ball. Anyway, we don't get any trophies in this week, Jeremy, but you do get the win. I get the loss. We're moving on to week 2. That's what I got nothing else to say about that. Last matchup, we have the ass-kicking Chickens versus the Death by Taxes. Dave, you are in deep shit. Eddie Lacy went down with a concussion. Hopefully he's ready for week 2. We don't know. Also, Zach Stacy, he only got 5 points. And I figure Zach Stacy would have done very good against Minnesota, but he didn't. He didn't do good at all against Minnesota. I don't know. It wasn't their defense. I mean, they lost so many players on defense, and I don't know if they weren't feeding them the ball or whatnot. They should have, because Bradford's out. I don't even, who in the hell's their quarterback at St. Louis? I don't know. But Dave, it happens every year, and you said it. Well, not every year. It happened last year. Your running back getting hurt when you play Rodney. I'm sorry, man. Rodney, I tell you what, 86 points on Monday. Okay? If you don't have that awesome Monday game, you lose. But Stafford got you 33, Megatron got you 35, and the Lions defense got you 18. That's 86 points on Monday Night Football. So, folks, that's the come from behind victory for week 1 is going to the ass-kicking Chickens owner, Rodney Muckenfoos. We'll talk about that when you get over here in a second, Bubba. But anyway, guys, we got a lot of stuff happening. Week 1's done. I know a lot of people around the world are dropping, they're adding, they're doing whatnot to try to get a better team now that they see a few players gone, a few players hurt, and players that just aren't producing. It always happens. It happens all the time. But, guys, that is week 1 recap. Get your stuff together for week 2. Hopefully there are a little more favorable matchups for me and for everybody else for that matter. I don't know who I'm facing week 2. I'll look here in a second. But, gentlemen, hey, we're here. It's football season. It is in full swing. And we will see y'all later on. I'll have this video posted hopefully in the next few minutes. Thank you.